Hey guys, GamerCandy here. I just wanted to do a quick video where I explained some Raidraptor combos that were floating around, and some people had some questions about them, wanted to know how they worked and weren't sure really how to put them together. I had a play around on Yugioh Pro and I had a couple of ideas on what the combos might be. It's all in Japanese and there was no explanation as far as I could see, so I had to sort of make them up. So starting off with the first combo, I'll also just mention I wasn't able to do all of them. Well, I was able to get everything except for the second combo, which involves making an Ultimate Falcon. God knows how. This one is combo number 1. So this combo starts off with a Vanishing Lanius and a Tribute Lanius. We're going to see like basically the same plays in most of the builds to get sort of everything going, and then when you go from after you make the Link monster is really what determines what's happening. So you start off with a Vanishing Lanius, and you summon your Tribute Lanius, send your Mimicry, get your Nest effect to get Pain Lanius. Because you don't have an Xyz monster right now, then you're going to use Pain Lanius on Tribute Lanius, because that takes like pretty low damage. Link into Strix and send Zephyros. So Zephyros is what's going to make the Evil Swarm Nightmare usually, but he's really good for the rank 4 plays after you're finished doing your Raidraptor stuff. Okay, so then you're going to overlay these two and make your 4 Strix. Make sure to detach the Zephyros as material and get Singing. We now have an Xyz monster, so now we can summon Singing. And of course, Strix is going to get us our rank up magic. The rank up magic we're going to pick is Soul Shave, because that way we can make infinity after we link away this 4 Strix. So then we link away our Strix and 4 Strix into Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardic. We're going to use Bardic's effect to send Silent Boots. You can also send Ancient Cloak, and you will set a Fog Blade. Then you can get your other Fog Blade. Then you use your Soul Shave Force to summon your 4 Strix back and make your infinity. Zephyros will summon itself. You can summon Singing Lanius because you now control an Xyz monster. Overlay those two for Evil Swarm Nightmare. Set your Fog Blade, and that's it. 2 Fog Blades, so you can negate 2 monsters' effects on the field while they're on the field. And you can flip 2 special summon monsters face down as soon as they're summoned. You also have 1 negate. This is an incredibly tough board. So we're going to move on to the third combo on the chart. And the third combo on the chart is Vanishing Lanius plus Mimicry Lanius. So you're going to use these immediately to link to get your Strix. This is probably the most precarious part of the combo where they're going to hit you with a hand trap. So, make sure you're running Called by the Grave at 2. So then you're going to summon, I summoned Fuzzy Lanius here, but because we're going to be summoning things outside of the Raidraptor archetype, you should probably get Zephyros. I don't know what's happening here. Anyway, you're going to use Mimicry Lanius to get Nest effect to get Pain. Oh, I think that's why I had to get Fuzzy, because you couldn't summon Zephyros and still summon the monster out your hand. Okay, so attach Pain, Strix effect, get a rank up, link those two away to get Bardic, and then you're going to send your Boots and set Fogblade, effective Boots, get your Fogblade, and you summon back with Soul Shave to make infinity. And that's it, that's the combo. So 2 Fog Blades and an infinity. So it's obviously a worse hand than last time, but you only had 2 cards, and now you have a field of, 5 cards and a follow-up for next turn. So it's pretty good. 2 Fog Blade and an infinity. I don't think you're getting OTK'd through that. Okay, so this is the same combo, but slightly different. So this is combo number 4 on the sheet. And this is with the same starting hand, and this time you make your 4 Strix. And Mimicry Lanius, Nest, summon Singing, Nest, get Pain. You can summon Pain now and take only 100 damage. And you're going to link summon, Strix. And make your Zephyros, overlay those two, detach Zephyros, and get your Tribute. This is just for next turn, this is not required. Strix will get your Soul Shave, then you're going to link into Bardic. Bardic can send your Boots and get your Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine. It's a trap you can use to summon itself as a level 4 Dark Monster. We're going to use Silent Boots to get Fogblade, Zephyros to summon itself back using Nest. Then we can use Shade Brigadine and summon Evil Swarm Nightmare, then Soul Shave Force into Cyber Dragon Infinity. So basically this combo is the first combo, but you get 1 less Fogblade because you weren't able to start with Tribute Lanius. And that's basically it for those types of combos. I think the next set are to do with Strix and Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic launch. So the next couple of combos we'll just be using him and Arsenal Falcon. Okay, Strix into Revolution Falcon because we're trying to make a rank 7. We rank up magic launch into this. Now it's very important that you detach the rank up magic launch here. See, Arsenal Falcon's effect says if this card is sent to the graveyard while it has a Raidraptor material as Xyz material. So make sure to detach the rank up magic, and also remember if you're playing in real life to attach the rank up magic launch, because it does attach itself as part of its effect, which is something that many rank up magics don't do. So that's the only reason why this combo is able to work actually, because the Phantom Knight's rank up actually attaches itself. Okay, so you're going to use Arsenal Falcon's effect to summon Tribute Lanius, and Tribute Lanius is going to send Mimicry. You know how all this works, and you're going to go ahead and get Nest, and Nest effect is going to get you to Pain Lanius because we've got a Tribute Lanius out. We could get Singing Lanius, but Pain Lanius can only be used as Xyz material for a Wing Beast, and we'd like to save Singing Lanius for the end. Okay, so we're going to summon Pain Lanius and link away, and make sure that we link away such that we can still summon Ultimate Falcon. But it's important we are able to summon our Ultimate Falcon to one of the sides. So don't summon it in the middle. Summon it on one of the sides because we're going to need the other 2 slots to make our other extra deck monsters. So make sure when we're linking those 2 away that we have either the far left or far right main monster zones clear and pointed to by a link monster. Okay, so you're going to use both of their effects. If they have Gamma, this does put your Ultimate Falcon in a bit of a tight spot. So then you're going to summon your Zephyros, overlay. So we've set Soul Shave Force. We've got our 4 Strix, we're detaching the Zephyros as material, make sure we can summon that back. We're going to get our Singing Lanny, so there's another rank 4 setup. Remember, this is our first 4 Strix we're using here, because we didn't actually go into one previously. Okay, so we're going to link those 2 away for Phantom Knight, Link Monster. We're going to use Zephyros effect to return Nest to our hand to summon itself. Use the effect of our Rusty Bardic, sending Silent Boots and setting the Fog Blade. We can now get another Fog Blade, because we can still make a rank 4, we don't need Shade Brigandine. Then we're going to summon our Singing Lanius, overlay for Evil Swarm Nightmare. Soul Shave Force. Then we're going to bring back and get Infinity. Okay, so we're going to end on Cyber Dragon Infinity, Ultimate Falcon, Evil Swarm Nightmare, 1 Fog Blade. Pretty decent board. This one has an Ultimate Falcon on it, and you can turn off all the opponent's effects on the next turn, and you'll be able to do whatever you want to do, which is pretty cool. So that's that combo. Okay, so the next combo is starting with the same 2 cards, just Last Strix and Phantom Knight's Rankup Magic Launch. You're going to use that to go into Revolution Falcon, and then rank that up into Arsenal Falcon, remembering to detach the Rankup Magic when you activate his effect. Summon Tribute Lanius and send Mimicry. Go ahead and get your Nest. Nest effect will get you your Pain. Pain will summon. And you're going to link Tribute Lanius and Arsenal Falcon away. Make sure you have a zone on the far left. And then we're going to chain those 2 together. We're going to search our Soul Shave. Okay, so we've got our Zephyros. We're going to overlay Zephyros. We're going to detach Zephyros. And we're going to search Singing. Link those 2 away for Rusty Bardic. We're going to set Fog Blade, Silent Boots, and search the Phantom Knight's Rank Up. Ultimate Falcon has to now detach its material because the material that's on it is a rank 7. We summoned it properly. We need to use that to get the second Ultimate Falcon out. We're going to link climb from 7 into 9, then into 10. So we're going to detach that, and we're going to bring it back and make True King of All Calamities. Now we have to use his effect. Probably best to call Dark, because Phantom Knight's Rank Up magic only work on dark monsters, and maybe you want to make something that's dark specific. But if you want to make something else, what you have to do is use True King of All Calamities effect and call whatever you want, and then chain Phantom Knight's Rank Up magic launch, because he still will be dark before the effect resolves. And at that point, you'll be able to make a monster of whatever attribute you like. 2 level 4 Earths, 2 level 4 Lights, you can still make that using True King. So you can detach, declare Dark, or whatever, and you're going to rank him up into your other Ultimate Falcon. Okay, so you don't need to do anything with him. Singing Lanius will summon itself, Zephyros can summon itself, and you can make your Evil Swarm Nightmare. Now, this could be any rank 4, but Evil Swarm Nightmare is probably the best choice, because this is avoiding your Boral Sword OTK through this board, which could happen. All it requires is the Boral Sword attacking into Ultimate Falcon, and attacking into your Rusty Bardic. But we do have our set Fog Blade as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, so that brings us to the 8th combo on the sheet. If you look at it, you'll notice that it says you start with a Vanishing Lanius and a Fuzzy Lanius, as well as 1 Rank Up Magic. This Rank Up Magic can be either a 1 jump or a 2 jump, and you'll search the other one. I prefer Raid Force and Skip Force, because both of those have extra effects in the graveyard, but you can use Revolution Force and a different rank up. The combo they suggest actually ends with an Ultimate Falcon, a 4 Strix, and a Y Strix, and that's it. 3 cards in hand, including a Rank Up Magic. I'm not really sure why you have the Rank Up Magic in hand in the picture. Then again, I don't actually know how to interpret these diagrams anyway. They're quite Japanese in terms of what the text says. You can end on 2 Ultimate Falcons as well. I recommend doing that. So you're going to normal your Vanishing Lanius and then special summon out your Fuzzy Lanius using your Vanishing Lanius effect, because you need to summon Fuzzy later on. You're going to link those both away into your Y Strix. The effect of both of those cards, you're going to search another Fuzzy Lanius that you can summon, and Y Strix is going to summon your Mimicry Lanius. You're going to special summon Fuzzy Lanius with its effect, overlay the 2 of those for 4 Strix, and make sure you detach the Mimicry. Detaching the Mimicry, then we're going to use that effect of Y Strix to search for our Rank Up Magic. I might as well just activate both the Rank Up Magics now. So 1 into Stranger Falcon. You can also go into Revolution Falcon first. I just prefer this way because I like to revive Stranger Falcon to make Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. Into Arsenal Falcon, then you can use Mimicry, Vanish, and get Nest. You can activate Nest, and what I do here is I activate Raid Force's effect in the graveyard. If you don't know what this card does, basically it says you can add back any Rank Up Magic in your graveyard by banishing itself and 1 Raidraptor card from your hand. So you can actually banish Nest for this. It can be any card, but I'm going to banish my Search and get back the Skip Force. Nest is then going to search me my Last Strix. Now I don't actually have a way to summon the Last Strix, but Arsenal Falcon helps with that. So Arsenal Falcon effect detaching Stranger Falcon, that's just for my preference. Vanishing Lanius effect to summon Last Strix from hand, and then Last Strix into Satellite, Skip Force into Ultimate Falcon, link away into a second Y Strix, and Arsenal Falcon's effect gets you your second Falcon. So there you go. You 2 Falcons, you burn for 2,000 in the end phase. If they can't get rid of those, they're in big trouble. Yeah, that's one of my top combos I like to do. You can also add in some extra stuff if you don't end up using Fuzzy, and you can actually do it without having locked yourself into Raidraptors only. That is something that would come up very rarely with like a 5-card hand or a 4-card combo hand. Okay, so this last combo is combo number 9 on the sheet. We have Vanishing Lanius and Fuzzy Lanius. We're going to summon one and special summon the other using Vanishing Lanius' effect. Strix effect, Fuzzy Lanius effect chain. So you're going to summon your Mimicry, because you can only summon Raidraptor monsters because you just use Fuzzy Lanius effect. We're going to summon Fuzzy Lanius, overlay those two and detach, and get your Mimicry. Strix effect gets your Raid Force. Banish your Mimicry Lanius and get your Nest. Nest effect will get you your Pain Lanius, and that's it. So this is your follow-up for next turn. This wasn't very good, right? Okay, so this combo is a little bit lackluster, but that's just how it is when you open fairly poorly. As you can see, our hand over there was a Vanishing and a Fuzzy, and we ended on Pain and Tribute, and that seems pretty good to me. So guys, hopefully my explanations made sense, and good luck out there.